As symboled by that, it is time for our second event of the Sunoco K&N Pro East Series, as we're here at the 4/10 of a mile Bullring known as South Boston for the Capital One 150 23 laps around this tiny little bullring. Let's take a look at our point standings before we go into our starting grid after obviously one event. Corey Moore, who won our lone event, that was at Music City Motorplex that started off the season, is leading. Mike Doobie is second, Ricky Hawke is third, Joe Davis and Red Bell will round at the top 5. Then from 6 through 10 will be Samantha Rice, Ryan Acosta, Hillary Moore, Stephen Harder, and Gabrielle Navarrete rounds out the top 10. So now with that said, let's go into our starting grid here for the Capital One 150. As I played earlier, that clip, "What's in your wallet?" That's who will be getting the money in their wallet at the end of the night today. On the pole, qualifying in 102.968 miles an hour, the number 85 Burger King Ford of Chase Armstrong, and on the outside will be the number 67 Alka-Seltzer Pontiac of Tony Griggs. Row number 2 will be the Total Motor Oil number 61 Chevy of Bo Lambert, and the number 31 Slender U Salons Pontiac of Justin Johnson. Row number 3 will be the number 62 Chevy of Billy Weaver. And on the outside will be the number 49 Ameritron Battery Chevy of Todd Butler. Row number 4 will be the number 34 Buick of Lauren Razor. And the number 53 Pontiac Grand Prix of Samantha Rice. And in row number 5 will be the number 35 All-Pro Auto Parts Pontiac of Eric CAUDILL. And on the outside will be the number 36 Pontiac of Josh Davis. Row number 6 will be the number 58 of Chris Warner and the 66 of Christian Johns. Row 7 will be Gabrielle Navarrete and Trevor Reinhardt. Row 8 will be Hillary Moore and Joe Davis. Row 9 will be Corey Moore, our points leader, and Ricky Hawke. Row 10 will be Zohar Manud and Shane Atkins. Row number 12, that was row 10. Row 11 will be Red Bell and Hayden Kline. Row 12 will be Kim Alderman Armstrong and Neil Ward. Row 13 will be Sam Mincy and Jake Scott. Ryan Acosta and Samet Ozkan will follow them. And Mike Doobie and Stephen Harder will be shotgunning the field here at Sobo, Virginia.
Drivers, start your engines!
There's your command. Second event of the season in the Sunoco K&N Pro Series. There's actually going to be 2 events that'll be happening here in South Boston. The other event will be the Sunoco Busch Series. As this is a small track, you can't really fit much on it. But it can handle the Sunoco K&N Series and the Sunoco Busch Series, but, well, can't really hold the Sunoco Cup. The shortest track of all of them is obviously the event at Martinsville, the little paperclip. There's the green flag. Give it to Chase Armstrong. Right down to the inside is Bo Lambert. Going to the number 2 spot. There's a lot of... Let's see if there's anything that's going on. We'll start from all the way back here, going all the way up, because this can get some tight racing from time to time. So far, so good. It is still Chase Armstrong leading. Here comes Bo Lambert. Made a little bit of a peek down inside, but not enough. One driver going up way high. I do believe it's the number 31 of Justin Johnson. Losing some ground. Now going to the inside right here. And the number 34 is Lauren Razor. There's Eric CAUDILL. Battle for second going on as here comes Tony Griggs battling with Bo Lambert. All the while keeping the lead in the hands of Chase Armstrong. Great racing going on. There's the number 20, Glad Olds of Gabrielle Navarrete, starting to move up the field. Going on the inside now, Billy Wheeler, excuse me, the number 62. But right now, back here, battle for third, Eric CAUDILL, the All-Pro Auto Parts Pontiac, actually going for fourth, passing Lauren Razor. We are at 7 of 30, and it's still a commanding lead. How about some three wide racing right here? Oh! Christian Johns, Hillary Moore, Trevor Reinhardt, and we're under yellow. I saw the three wide. I was thinking, uh-oh, that's not going to be good. So we're under yellow at lap number 8. There's some more bumping around going on apparently. Shane Atkins got involved with something. What was that all about? I think he just put the brakes on and got the price paid for it, as he was the tail of the field. But let's see where it came about. Three wide racing. There's Christian Johns at 66. Banquet Foods Chevrolet. You saw Semet Ozkan also down there. And on the inside, the Kroger Pepsi Pontiac. And the outside being Hillary Moore. He touched both and went right into Semet. Actually, Hillary went into Semet and Christian went up high. And Trevor Reinhardt had nowhere to go, and he tight squeeze, and he paid the price too. So, tough break for that crop of drivers. Hillary Moore, Christian Johns, and Trevor Reinhardt. And I think the whole Atkins thing was he got on the brakes to try to get lined up. He came to a complete stop, and he took a hit there. He got back away, though, apparently. Or did he? No. Well, actually, Trevor Reinhardt is back. Actually, Shane Atkins is back away and going, fortunately. But let's take a look at where we stand so far. After lap number 11 of 23, we still got about 10 laps to go, a little more than that. Right now it is Chase Armstrong leading, Tony Griggs is second, Bo Lambert is third. Then it's Eric Caudil, Samantha Rice, Lauren Razor, Gabriel Navarrete. Our points leader Corey Moore is in 8th. 9th is Billy Wheeler. Rounding out the top 10 is Zohar Manoud. Then it is Red Bell, Chris Warner. You see now Shane Atkins going to the inside as he's a lap down. You also see Sam Mincy, he's 13th. 14th is Justin Johnson. 15th is Ryan Acosta. And we're going to go back to green flag racing nonetheless. It'll be 11 laps to go for the field here at Sobo. Right now it is still Chase Armstrong leading, but here comes Bo Lambert using the inside lane to try to get the number 1 spot. He's got enough momentum with the help of Eric Caudil in the All-Pro Auto Parts Pontiac. He's going to try to pose a challenge. You got 9 laps to go as they come on by. And Bo Lambert has taken the number 1 spot. Now Eric Caudil is going to go for number 2. As now our pole sitter starts to drop back a little bit. There comes Lauren Razor going for the 3 spot. And Gabriel Navarrete starting to make a move up into the top 5 as well. Zohar Manoud is starting to move up. Seven laps to go for Bo Lambert. Lauren Razor now in second. Battle for third going on. Samantha Rice giving it up to Gabriel Navarrete. We're starting to march up the field. 6 to go. Right now, battle for fourth, the pole sitter. Now battling with Samantha Rice. Here comes Zohar Manoud marching up the field. He's going to get in the top 5. Battle for second going on now. Gabriel Navarrete starting to make a move on Lauren Razor. 5 laps to go. And it's still, all the while, Bo Lambert running away with it. Gabriel Navarrete takes the number 2 spot. Now you're on that lap traffic right there in the mix. Lauren Razors look like he's going to make a move there. Zohar Manoud now going up on the high side, getting passed by Billy Wheeler. And it is still Bo Lambert. 3 laps to go for Bo Lambert. Gabriel Navarrete about less than a half a second behind. Less than a second behind is our pole sitter Chase Armstrong, who led the most of this race. 2 to go for Beau Lambert. Battling going on. Here comes Ryan Acosta moving up the field. He's battling with Zohar Mahmoud to try to go on the inside of, try to get a top 5 spot, but going up high is Gabriel Navarrete. He kind of lost some ground there. 1 lap to go for Beau Lambert. Coming down the back straightaway, going to turn 3 and 4. It's looking good. Checker flag, and he's at the fly. Your winner at the cap of the 150 is Beau Lambert. Second spot will go to Gabriel Navarrete, just holding off the pole sitter for 3rd. 4th will go to Billy Wheeler. 5th will go to Samantha Rice. Then it'll be Ryan Acosta, who had a very good charge up from being in the back of the pack. Followed by Tony Griggs in 7th. Lauren Razor, Zohar Mahmoud, and rounding at the top 10 will be Justin Johnson. Then it will be Eric Caudil, followed by Kim Alderman Armstrong, a very good showing for her. Chris Warner, our points leader. Josh Davis, Red Bell, Sam Mincy, Neil Ward, Stephen Harder, Christian Johns, Corey Moore, that's our points leader. Corey Moore finishing in 20th. He may have lost the points there. But it's still early on in the season, though. That's the only silver lining, per se. Mike Doobie. Then in 22nd, it'll be Hayden KLINE. Followed by Todd Butler, Jake Smith, Saman Ozkan, Hillary Moore, Joe Davis, Trevor Reinhardt, and Ricky Hawke. And the only car that was a lap down is, of course, the number 02 of Shane Atkins, who basically was leading the whole bunch. But the winner here at Sobo goes to Beau Lambert. He'll take the win. Very good showing for him. Congratulations. Got himself a W. Let's take a look at the point standings after 2 events, as they got their next one will be at Greenville Pickens. Samantha Rice, with that solid showing, gets her the number 1 spot by 1 point over Gabriel Navarrete, by 3 points over Chase Armstrong, and by 9 points over Ryan Acosta. And the top 10 actually separate. The top 5 actually separate by a mere 10 points, as Beau Lambert rounds up the top 5. Then Corey Moore, Red Bell, Mike Doobie, Zohar Mahmoud, and Billy Wheeler rounding up the top 10. Then it's Justin Johnson, Stephen Harder, Tony Griggs, Lauren Razor, Joe Davis, Eric Caudil, Ricky Hawke, Neil Ward, Hillary Moore, Hayden KLINE, Sam Mincy, Josh Davis, Kim Alderman Armstrong, Chris Warner, Jake Smith, Christian Johns, Todd Butler, Trevor Reinhardt, Samet Ozkan, and Shane Atkins will round out the field after 2 events. The next race for the Sunoco K&N Pro E-Series will be at Greenville Pickens Speedway in South Carolina. It's the Team Chevy 140. That'll be coming up next. But we got more racing at Soba with the Sunoco Busch Series. That's coming up.